Like many chess teachers, I prefer to use older games for instructive lessons. There's a simple reason for this. If you just start with the more modern games, you'll often see the game go many moves that were from previously played games, and we'll never know the what-if moves, the mistakes so often played by inexperienced players. Conversely, these older games, the great games played long before we were all born, are great, but often contain subtle errors that were exploited. As a teacher, we need to know the whys of these mistakes. These older players were the innovators and trailblazers and would be great in any era, and were amazing with the resources they had. They tried new openings, different ideas. If there was ever a game to teach about deflection, this is it. This game is much different than the first game discussed. The pieces are developed far more deliberately, but the culmination of the winning attack is no less brilliant. This is also a great example of each side pursuing its strategy. Black tries to penetrate on the queen side while ignoring the shelter around his king. White quietly builds up his attack, and then his bishop decides the game. Enjoy this classic. C4. There are many ways to open a chess game. C4 is among the most flexible. Based on Black's reply, this game can take many different directions. Black plays E6, leaving his options open. White plays a very quiet move, E3. There are many ways to continue. There is a drawback to this move. It shuts in the queen bishop, which is nestled behind the E-pawn. But E3 supports the D-pawn, which is yet to move. Also develops his king bishop, which supports the C4 pawn. Knight F6. This is always a wonderful move to play in this position. Black can still steer the game any way he wants. When Black plays against D4, Knight F6 has the immediate attribute of stopping White from creating a pawn duo with E4. Knight F3. White plays a development move that supports the central squares.